Hello everybody, hope you all are doing well. I'm Kajuju and this is a deck check. I'll be giving you a shade of gameplay and impressions of how well each of the various games work on the Steam Deck, as well as how the controls feel, what settings I'd use to get the game to run smoothly, and whether I personally would prefer to play this game on PC or on the Steam Deck. I won't be doing any sort of deep dive into the performance or hardware of the Steam Deck itself. I will leave the performance overlay on for the FPS for you to observe as we go through this deck check. Timestamps are provided for you to get straight to the part that you are interested in, so be sure to check that, especially if you just want to see gameplay with no commentary. So let's get started. The game we are checking out is Batman Arkham Asylum. The game was released in March 2010. This is the first game of the Batman Arkham series. You experience what it's like to be Batman and face off against Gotham's greatest villains. You can freely roam the infamous Arkham Island and discover secrets laid out through the island. At the time of this recording, the game's deck compatibility status is unsupported, which means Valve is still working on adding support for this game. Batman Arkham Asylum doesn't necessarily work out of the box. After downloading the game and hitting play on the little pop-up window, the game will load but will soon crash with an error report. I tried different port-on compatibility tools to see if I can get it to run, but it either just crashes or shows the same error message. I honestly can't say for sure how I got the game to run, but I will let you know what steps I took in my attempt to make it run. And you only need to do this once, because whatever I did made the game run every time after that. So what you'll need to do is go into desktop mode. Next, make sure to open up the Steam application and go into your library and simply try launching the game and accept any pop-ups that come up. Now at this point, the game just ran for me. Yep, it just decided to work, but the problem is that if you don't click the game icon in the taskbar as soon as it pops up, then you won't have controller controls and you won't be able to close out of the game. So just hit the power button and restart the Steam Deck if that happens. But now at this point, you should just be able to run the game naturally in gaming mode. So just navigate to Batman Arkham Asylum and hit play. You should be good. No need to repeat the steps again. The game just works after that. If that doesn't work for you, I can go into more details on what I did. Just let me know in the comments down below. The controls for Batman Arkham Asylum work straight out of the box. The game defaults to gameplay with joystick trackpad, and it also uses an Xbox button prompt, so it matches up well with the Steam Deck's labeled layout quite well. The in-game menus are very easy to navigate, and it all felt very smooth and exactly what you expected them to do. Gyro controls do indeed work with this game, so if you want to look around and adjust your aim, you can enable gyro controls in the Steam controller config. I personally didn't really need to use them. One thing I should mention is that you do need to make one small adjustment to the default control layout that Steam has you use. I recommend changing the right trackpad to a mouse control and let it use left click. Every time you launch Batman Arkham Asylum, a small config window comes up. Now you can just use the touchscreen to hit play, but the little window is also the only way to mess with the graphics settings if you wanted to change something in those graphics settings. So using a mouse is much easier, since when I tried touch, I kept accidentally changing the one above it or below it. Batman Arkham Asylum runs very well on the Steam Deck. I have it running at very high graphics settings and there was little to no dip in FPS. It keeps a consistent 60 FPS, but the cutscenes are locked to 30 FPS. There's probably a way to unlock them, but I haven't looked into it. Since the game ran very well on the high settings with 60 FPS, I didn't bother showing the lower graphics settings since the performance was pretty much the same. If you haven't played Batman Arkham Asylum before, I recommend giving it a try. I love the world and the characters in the Batman Arkham series. I'm also very happy to see that the game can run on the Steam Deck. Can't say for sure why it couldn't launch out of the box in gaming mode, but at least it seems to have a very easy fix compared to other games. But for many people, they would have most likely just downloaded the game, tried to launch it for the first time, and just give up after seeing that first error message. Controls work as expected, and I didn't feel like I needed to change any of the controls, but you can always change them or add extra inputs in the Steam controller settings. Graphics for this game still look decently well, and I haven't seen any sort of graphical glitches throughout my time testing this game. So I already played this game back in 2013 on my PC, so I would prefer to try playing this game on the Steam Deck. After doing a little workaround, the game just works out of the box. It is odd that the error message will go away after launching the game in desktop mode once, but I hope this helps you getting the game running. But let me know in the comments down below if you think otherwise, or if I missed anything you'd like to see for the next video. If there's a specific game you'd like for me to try out, feel free to leave a suggestion in the comments as well. I'll leave you some gameplay after this outro for you to watch if you just want to see gameplay without commentary. So remember to like, comment, share, subscribe, and until then, I will see you all later. Goodbye.
Joker here with a quick update on what's new in the asylum. Some idiot is running around the asylum dressed like a bat. I know! Crazy! Personally, I think the best solution is to put him out of his misery. It's the only reliable cure.
stand a chance.
Man down! Man down!
Did you really think it was gonna be that easy, Bats? I've sent a few more of my boys your way. Let's see how you deal with these ours.
Joker wants him found. Spread out.
He could be anywhere!
Then keep your eyes open. Now move.
He's nothing. Not even sure he's real. I mean, I've seen loads of people dressed up in my time, but no. One of you could be the Batman.
I got all bases covered. We're good. I know we're good. I'm not scared of you, Batman. Oh, God. Oh, God. I found someone. Over here. Come on, wake up. Damn it, he's up cold. Anyone got a way out of this? We've got to find him, or we're next, you hear me? Leave him here. Spread out and find that bat.
Don't be scared, boy. He's just like you and me, just crazier. I mean, if anyone deserved to be locked up, it's him.
Man down! Man down! Anyone gonna help me? Boilers scared the crap out of me.
Well, it looks like it's just you and the bat. Gotta say, I'm a little disappointed. Oh, boo! You win again, Bats. I'll savor it. I'll get you next time.
Joker must have figured out how I was tracking Gordon. Officer Bowles' trail stops here.
Hear me, Batman? I know you can. Yes, it is I, Edward Nigma, the Riddler. And more importantly, your intellectual superior. My genius has allowed me to easily hack into your primitive communications. My goal is simple. You complete a series of amusingly taxing challenges and, well, you'll see. Ready for your first one? Good. But be careful. Don't cut yourself on this sharply observed portrait. So you did it! Well done! I would have expected a child to work that one out, let alone the world's greatest detective.
I'm over here, Batman!
It was a massacre. Bowles came walking in telling everyone to cover the front entrance. Said something about Joker's army coming through the main gate. 2 of my guys moved to the exit, and Frank shot him dead. They never stood a chance.
Was Bowles alone?
Thought he was. Then I saw Harley Quinn. She was surrounded by Black Gate prisoners. They were just killing everyone in the room. I had no choice. I got in here, locked the door. I could see it on the security feed. They had someone with them. It looked like the commissioner.
Bowles is dead. They carried on without him. Must have outlived his usefulness.
Good. He was scum.